Hi guys, welcome back. All right, so let's go ahead, Aries, and we're going to take a little peek at what's behind the mask. So kind of what isn't maybe just being displayed, what's not right at the surface. And this is kind of for their side, whoever they may be. Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. They're hiding their intentions to possibly, like ride forward. They're waiting. This could be not for just another week. This could be fairly swiftly. Seven of Pentacles is time for the harvest. Page of Cups. This actually has nice connotations. This is somebody who's like, I think that their idea of doing this is more like they feel more empowered than actually doing it, because it's a little bit scary to come in and pursue what your heart wants sometimes, especially if this is about romance. But with this Nine of Cups, it would also, this person's like a little bit nervous, but they're really looking forward to seeing Aries. They're really, really looking forward to connecting to Aries. They're really looking forward to seeing Aries maybe in a week's time. And they kind of intend, like they already have this idea of how they want this to go. This feels like somebody, maybe they, like, oh, whatever, they work with Aries every Tuesday, or they're the delivery driver that drops something off at the office, and they love it because they know what day Aries works, and they're like, oh, I can't wait to do delivery, and I'm going to chit chat. Maybe I'll ask Aries out this time. It could be something like that, or it feels like somebody has a date in mind, because that Seven of Pentacles gives me the idea of timing. It also could have something to do with work-related things, but they're really happy. Just the thought of this makes them really happy, even though there's a little bit of nervousness too, because they're thinking about being a knight, but then they downgrade it to be like, but I'll probably be more like a Page of Cups. This is somebody who feels like they would be not synthetically suave and debonair, but rather somebody who, like, they really like to see. I'm picturing Aries has a great smile. They don't talk to very many people. Whoever this is unusual for them to get this excited to see somebody. Aries is real special to this person. Strength card. Leo energy. I wonder if they're even surprised at how much being around Aries is helping them come out of their own shell. Like, that's how that comes across to me. They could be a Virgo. They could be a Leo. They could be a Virgo-Leo cusper. But there's just this really nice energy of, I'm not used to really like feeling excited to talk to somebody, but I'm realizing I feel that way about my Aries. We have the Hanged Man. Yeah, I think this person used to kind of like weigh their words carefully. I feel like they have this sense of comfort, like Aries makes them feel comfortable. I'm guessing Aries would probably notice that this person has like become more relaxed in their presence. I'm literally picturing somebody who normally doesn't like even bother to make a lot of eye contact. I'm picturing somebody who wears like a uniform. They come in, picturing like a delivery driver or something, but they come in, they don't really talk to anybody. They could be a little bit stony faced, a little bit even like surly, but something about Aries has put them at ease. And I really don't think that this person, I don't think that they like, oh, I don't like humans, but they do tend to really keep to themselves. I think it could be that there's very few people that they feel, a warmth or a connection to. But I'm picturing that they are kind of like personality of lint with other people, but around Aries, their eyes light up, they smile, they laugh. There's an obvious like warmth. There's an obvious, energy flow between two people. And I think that that's just really nice to see. I don't think that that's very typical. We have the Sun, very happy, like very happy. The just just the thought of you, the mere idea of you. Oh, that song, I think it's called Just the Thought of You. It feels so sweet. It feels like Aries has become the sun. Maybe they see Aries like on Sunday or something, because we keep seeing like this could be marking a week. This could be like, oh, they come to the gym and Aries like works at the front desk, and they come in on Sunday at a time when nobody else is there. Maybe it's super, super early on a Sunday, and it's like, honestly, that gives me a reason to come in. Or however it is that they spend some time with Aries. This is somebody who just really thinks Aries is lovely. And I don't think they feel that way about pretty much anybody else. So hang on. Is this like a new potential love story then? Four of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes, because this person has held back. They have held back, though, maybe for decades or for years, or maybe most of their life they haven't really connected or bonded to somebody. What is it about Aries? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. I wonder if this person, considering that we had the Hermit, I wonder if they see a similar like lone wolf energy coming off of Aries. That's what this is coming across to me as. It's like, I definitely feel as if Aries has the same lone wolf Wheel of Fortune. I finally met somebody who they get me because I get them. I'm picturing like Aries and this person could have like similar, you know, I'm not going to say subdued personalities exactly, but you know, they've got a presence to them. They keep their distance a bit, or they keep their silence a bit. There's something here. Okay, so this person does feel like Aries would be a great match for them. They're having some fantasies about Pisces. That's another thing hidden behind the mask. They've got some fantasies about about our Aries. I think I just said Pisces. We do have Pisces here, though, coming off of that Hanged Man. But now we brought in Gemini with that Lover's card. This feels... Oh, and I'm sorry, I should also mention Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, and Aquarius as well. For them, it feels like finally, and now I'm hearing Bryan Adams, I finally found someone to stay with every night. I finally found someone. My life has just begun. I finally found someone. I don't know. Maybe these two, I'm picturing these two going to at some point sing a duet at karaoke or something. I'm picturing when Aries is with this person, they're going to do things that are out of character. Or I think Aries is going to be delighted by how different this character actually is, because they seem to be fairly sullen, fairly lonely, like a lonely character, but they're so different with Aries. They're quite tender. They could be a great kisser too. I don't know if Aries has blonde hair, strawberry blonde hair, red hair. They could have dark hair. Picturing Aries might actually dye their hair, though. They could have had more than one color. We have Lover's card again. This is really beautiful. Really beautiful. Ace of Wands. Okay, so we definitely are shifting the storyline to, you know, this person has like, they've leapt forward in their fantasies, right? This person clearly has a lot of passion for Aries. So it's not just like that they like Aries. It's not just that they feel comfortable and that they like laughing with Aries and that Aries is bringing them out of their shell. This person is very turned on by Aries from what we can tell here. What is it that you like so much about Aries, aside from the fact that you're very attracted to them? I like to cuddle, and I think Aries will be a magnificent cuddler. I don't know if they've had some conversations. I just smelled, like literally smelled pine needles. I don't know if this person likes, you know, cozy cabins, if that's their idea of a good getaway, is just to be just with like one person. I don't see this person being the type who wants to go out into like city nightlife and go out, you know, and socialize a ton. It looks like their concept of what a really great relationship or romance would be I just want to cuddle up with Aries. I could just picture how nice that would be to be together, to be cozy. We could get like a nice fluffy cat. This is somebody who definitely wants to be booed up for the winter, but they see Aries as somebody that they could do that with, somebody whose energy they enjoy the company of, somebody who soothes them, somebody that is, in this case, also needing to get away. I think that they see a similarly strong but stable, steadfast character in Aries, but they also have smelled some kind of a wound. This Aries has known sorrow, and they know that. They see Aries as somebody who's patient, who is calm, who is a hard worker, but they also, one of the other reasons they're so attracted to Aries is they can see that Aries has been either left alone or left to their own devices or has known great sorrow. I feel like they know that Aries is a healed, wounded individual, And that just kind of makes them that much more drawn to Aries. And maybe that's why they understand Aries is somebody that I would want to spend like quiet time with, and just kind of like sitting and soaking into each other's warmth would be so soothing. But also there's passion, and also there's laughter, and also there's a comfort zone that they just don't have with anybody else. How did this character, how did you come across Aries? Is this through work related things? Ace of Pentacles, they either went someplace new, because this can be a brand new, unexpected thing. Maybe they bump into Aries. Maybe they run early in the morning, or Aries is outside in a park early morning. This is dawn. It could be that they met Aries someplace outside, and now they have a habit of like saying hello to Aries and having little mini conversations, or they literally, this has have to do with work, or they started a new job, or they started a new route, there's a new business that they deliver to. I don't know why I keep getting business delivery that comes up. I don't know if it's like somebody, bringing in food supplies to a restaurant, or somebody bringing office supplies to an office building, or there's so many different kinds of delivery services out there. But so for some reason I just keep picturing somebody like with a like a hand dolly, bringing in boxes, bringing in crates, and maybe Aries has to sign for stuff. Sorry, I know that's highly specific. I never know what we're going to get. I always go with whatever comes out, good, bad, or ugly in these stories. I just really like seeing somebody that is really drawn to Aries, and that's the only thing they've been hiding, is just how much. I mean, they have not made their move toward Aries yet, romantically speaking, right? That's the thing that's still been hidden, but they're looking forward to that. This person's not a coward. This person is actually really looking forward to it, even if they might not swagger into Aries the way they think they will with a Knight of Cups. They might be like, yeah, but I don't really have game. I'll probably end up more timidly, or less suave. I'll ask Aries if they'd like to, get a cup of coffee with me someday. Like, they may not be super suave, but looks really authentic. And there's my Aries to close this out. You guys, thank you so much for being here. Really great to see you all. Lots of love. Bye for right now. Hi, baby.